Yeah, what? I know, I'm early. I'm sorry. I couldn't even wait. I couldn't even wait. What's up? What's good? Pop, cracking, percolating was really good. Expand your butt. I know, I'm back. Wasn't planning on it. Wasn't planning on it. I'm just amazed at some stuff, though. I am. Before we begin, y'all already know how we get down. Like, share, subscribe. You like, leave a comment. You don't like, leave a constructive comment. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. This is an information sharing video discussion. It's an eye-opening, revealing discussion. I will say that. I just want us to think about some stuff. Shout out to Kazuko Slevin. The word cognitive dissonance. We're gonna throw that up. the word cognitive dissonance. We're gonna throw that up. That's gonna be used in this discussion quite a bit. So yeah, just go ahead and get ready for that, because that's what's gonna happen. Was y'all at the video earlier this morning when I did the live talking about Dr. Eve Ewing, how we done seen some of this stuff before? I don't think we, you know, words. I feel like I got to say that words. You know, words got meanings. They got definitions behind them and everything like that. Good God Almighty. Words. I don't necessarily think we think about words like we should, unless we feel some type of way about the person using the word. What's going on, Kamoyo? Unless we feel some type of way about the person using the word. That's when I think we think about the words being used. So, Theo, what do you mean? Iconic. I know what that word means. There's a certain way you have to use that word for that word to make sense. Iconic. So it's a word. It's got a definition with it. You can't use it in every sentence. You can't. Well, you can, but grammatically speaking, you're not going to make no sense whatsoever when you use it. Iconic. Well, I knew when Kevin Feige used the word iconic on December 10th, 2020, I knew he used that word out of context. I did. It was no disrespect to the late, great actor Chadwick Boseman. It wasn't. I just knew he used that word out of context. Well, I'm a stickler for detail. As my brother D Real would say, make it make sense. Make it make sense. So when the word recast, I know what that word means. I know the definition of that word. You can't use that word in every sentence for it to make sense. You can't. You cannot. It don't work like that. So when Kevin Feige, damn, crazy. When Kevin Feige says we're gonna recast the father with the son, I'm like, no, that's not a recast. It's not a recast. I think about stuff I let come out my mouth. I do. I know sometimes y'all think I'm rambling. I'm not. I am very, very deliberate with what I say, because I got a message that I plan on getting out, and I'm not going to be deterred. I'm not going to be taking off that message. Kamoyo, shout out to you. Twitter, Emperor or King, because we've seen him just be man. No, for real, for real. When he fought Vlad the Impaler, who was he? No, for real. When he was Mr. Okonkwo, who was he? He was Mr. Okonkwo. Oh Lord. Wait. You know how we like to be lauding the fact that he was king of the dead? Well, why was he the king of the dead and not king of Wakanda? Oh Lord. I'm gonna keep up with these notes real quick. What's going on that, bro? I'm gonna keep up with these notes real quick. We go, come on, yo. Yeah, what's going on, Afro for the UK? Thank you so much, brother. So I'm yeah, we back. We back. The Rock With Me Nation moderator D Steves was in the building, so y'all watch what y'all say. Did Feige mean iconic or did he mean iconic Jew? Oh Lord. Oh Lord. So I says on Twitter, I said we've seen this hook before because, you know, shout out to my brother. I don't know if he wants me to mention his name because he might feel like I'm disparaging. I'm not disparaging. That's not what I'm saying. This ain't a disparaged video. This is a emperor king discussion. Emperor or king, respect. Because I believe at the end of the day, we all want T'Challa as a character to be respected. I think that's what that is. I think that now what we require of the character for the character to be respected might be, you know, might be different from individual to individual. But I think everybody can agree that they want the character to have the utmost respect, to be lifted into that top tier status. I low key kind of feel like he is. If you don't feel like he is, that's on you. I got T'Challa over. He good over here. what y'all say? We good in the West. Y'all say we good in the West. Well, we good over here with T'Challa. That's it. Notice I'm in a good mood because I want everybody to be in a good mood. So I says, you know, people are applauding the writing of Brian Hill, as they should. I don't have criticisms of Brian Hill's writing. I might have some constructive criticism, but those are few and far between. I enjoyed the book. I'm liking what he wrote. The conversation piece, he delivered it with a hook. My response was, well, some of us have seen this hook before. And regardless of whether the hook is coming from Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Oscar De La Hoya, Sugar Ray Leonard, I think I threw another boxer in there. It's still a hook. At the end of the day, it's still a right hook. And honestly, if you slipping on the right hook, it's still gonna hurt. Like, it's people that been put to sleep by Oscar De La Hoya right hook. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, George Foreman, Sugar Ray Leonard, what is it? Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns. Like, the right hook, if you don't watch it, if you ain't looking for it, it hurt. And I don't know anybody that's gonna be like, well, that right hook didn't hurt any less because it didn't come. No, you went to sleep. Well, the person's response was, but people sat up when Tyson and Ali threw the hook. That's the difference. People took notice. There's power in the word, and I just sometimes we don't think about, either we don't think about what we're saying or we don't care about what we're saying. But your words are your words, however you meant them. What I try and do is get people to think about what they just said. I would love to tell you that I'm often successful. I'm not. I'm way less successful than I am successful, because people are more accustomed to making you think about what you said than them thinking about what they said. Well, some of us practice the fine art of doing both. Folks would take notice. Most folks took notice, and I don't want to do that part there, where I misquote, because I think that's wrong. I think that's disingenuous. You should never misquote somebody if you have the actual access to the information. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that part right there. Yeah, come on, Theo. Daggum, it ain't that difficult. You act like this is. Let me see, because I think it was point. Because I'll start the conversation off where it started. And it was a back and forth with Kamoyo. And I don't mean back and forth negatively. They were having a discussion. The person said, I'm not disagreeing with you, but after what happened in the MCU, seeing T'Challa as king is what people wanted. That was a very telling statement. And I said to him, I said, notice what you just said, the MCU. Rightfully or wrongfully so, think about that statement, and therein lies the disconnect, respect for those rocking with this character prior to the MCU and those since the inception of the MCU. On this channel, as well as on my brother D Real's channel, we've talked about ad nauseum in regards to people who did not start rocking with this character till the MCU came around. And that's the problem. See, you got Batman fans well established before Warner Brothers. Well, I can't even say that because Warner Brothers has been around for a minute. But before they started doing anything with a DCU, DCEU, Justice League cartoons, no. Batman and Superman were established. They had their fandoms in base. They had their fandoms established. They were adamant. And those fans rocked with them from the black and white years on the movie screens during the cinema days and everything like that, during the wartime, to the little campy TV show that popped up on ABC, followed that dude over to the Green Hornet with Bruce Lee and everything like that, sat up there and entertained Michael Keaton, did not go nowhere after that last Batman movie. They just let it be known they was pissed. They ain't going nowhere. They stood 10 toes down. Now that's my character, but I'm gonna let you know I'm 38 hot about this. And they showed up and showed out. They did. They let it be known. Hey, don't do this no more. Ooh, they went off so bad. They snapped so bad. George Clooney was like, nah, man, no. That was it. They snapped. Hey, don't do this. What? Yeah, no. Go get us somebody care about the character. Christopher Nolan. And you can tell he cared about the character because you can tell how he wrote that dude. He gave that lot of dude a lot of TLC. He gave that dude a lot of Ra's al Ghul. Well, damn. Who was that for? Because who knew about Ra's al Ghul as a Batman fan? I mean, I ain't talking about a Batman fan. I'm talking about, no, you just go get your Batman from the car. Ra's al Ghul, dude threw him up in there. Scarecrow threw him up in there. It ain't like these villains that show up all the daggum time in Batman. No, that would be the Joker. That would be the Penguin. That would be the Riddler. That would be Two-Face. That would be Cat. No, he threw Ra's up in there. Don't get the Scarecrow up in there. Because don't act like that. The Scarecrow just raped recently. recently got that type of swag. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to do it. So yeah, they stuck by that dude. Didn't go nowhere. So it's a rhetorical question. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I grew up reading comic books. That's how I learned how to read. I go way back with T'Challa. It's a rhetorical question. You have to own it because it's you. I would like to think that the hardest person to lie to is you. But you know whether or not you was rocking with this character before the MCU or you waited till the MCU came around. You know whether or not you tried to read every comic book in regards to this character and not just the ones that are popular. You know it. You know it. It ain't for me to go back and forth with you. What this video is just to shed some light, just some information. So, Kamoyo, he's bigger than that throne. He is bigger than the throne. To some of us. To some of us, he's the throne. The throne is nice. The throne is nice. The throne is nice. It is. I mean, listen, I didn't got introduced to the dude a lot of different ways. So to me, I just want the story told right, and I just want the story to make sense. Like, I just want him to be heroic. Like King Arthur, didn't I get the best of both worlds? King and heroic. I don't know what the Arthur Curry, king and heroic. I don't know what the difficulty. Diana Prince, queen and heroic. I would like to think that but I've gotten stories of Arthur Curry being heroic and not a king. And I've gotten stories of Arthur Curry, if I'm not mistaken, being disowned, disavowed by the Atlanteans and still making it do what it do. I have. And Arthur Curry got 2 movies out the deal, good, with 3, I guess, however you want to count them live action appearances. Showed up in Smallville. We got Arthur Curry live action way before we got T'Challa. That's crazy. That's crazy. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna try. I ain't trying to be funny, but I would swear if I went back to the HBO show Entourage, I think his name was Vic. If I didn't know any better, I could swear I remember Vic got a role as Aquaman. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? So in regards to the statement that people would sit up, and like I said, I don't want to misquote what was said in regards to that. Because he said, yeah, people sat up when Mike or Ali threw a hook. Again, I thought she did well. He's not discrediting Eve. He's not. So I want to make sure I'm clear with that. He's not discrediting Eve, but people wanted T'Challa as king from jump after Ridley. Peace, be still. It's crazy. Peace, be still. Patience is a virtue. It's crazy. Learn all those lessons as a kid, and you never know when you're going to need them. So my response was, I want you to think about that statement and what you just insinuated about the boxers. And the boxers that I named were Sugar Ray Leonard, Mike Tyson, Winky Wright, or Oscar De La Hoya, right? A right hook is a right hook. It's going to come differently from all 4 of them. If you're not looking for it, it's going to hurt. And it's going to yield the same results. Night. Theo, who would you rather get a right cross from? Say that again. Who would you rather get a right cross from? Muhammad Ali, I know he's not here, but if he was, would you rather get the right hook from a prime Ali, a prime Mike Tyson, a prime Winky Wright, a prime Oscar De La Hoya, or a prime Sugar Ray Leonard? The answer is no to all of that. That answer is no. No, 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 no. It's gonna hurt. It's night regardless. This is what he said, though, and like I said, it's power in the word. People sat up with Mike Tyson or Ali. Yeah, but people sat up. Yeah, but. That's a mindset. That's a mindset, and people sat up when those other fighters threw them punches too. Like those fighters were great fighters. I just literally named championship level fighters. I just put them in different weight classes, and I did that intentionally to see what the response was going to be. People sat up. People sat up for them too. No different than people sat up for T'Challa. You just sat up at different times. Well, if we're weighing who sat up for whom in regards to those fighters, this is a tough question. Then why get offended when people act like that in regards to T'Challa and Batman and Superman? Because that's been a talking point from naysayers, the T'Challa Death Squad, or the anti-recasters, or whatever you want to call them. T'Challa's not popular enough, so he don't matter. Yeah, that's a similar mindset. Might not want it to be that way, but no. You might feel like you're not disparaging. I'm pretty sure some of them folks feel like they're not disparaging T'Challa, but they're like, who is he in comparison to? You ain't trying to hear that. You want him to get the same respect as Superman and Batman, and rightfully so. But you do hear them over here, right? You do hear them over here. Who is he compared to them? Equal energy. I don't have to get caught up in that, because who is he compared to them? Well, he means just as much to me as he does as those characters mean to them. I try and get people to think about it. I try and get people to think about it. The crown. Well, this is the solicit. Shorty seizes the throne. That's the issue for solicit. Shorty seizes the throne with T'Challa missing and presumed dead. Wakanda needs a new leader. Shorty wants a war against Ra and Khonshu more than T'Challa ever did, but at what cost? Meanwhile, Black Panther must learn from his new allies, the freedom fighters, Killmonger and Storm. Thank you, Kamoyo. Thank you. Because Kamoyo put me up on game last night. What does that mean? Does that mean I'm not going to buy issues 1 through 4? I'm going to buy issues 1 through 4. What are we talking about? Of course, I'm going to buy issues 1 through 4. Gleefully, quickly, it's in my subscription. Yeah, I'm buying issues 1 through 4. What are we talking about? It's not even up for discussion. It's not even a debate. Watch this. I I bought issues 1 through 15 of that nonsense from the other person. And watch this. I wasn't just complaining on social media. No, Marvel, get him off the book. I'm too short to hold a long conversation. I ain't been 5'8" and a half. Marvel, get him off the book. Thank you. Get him off the book. I'm going to do videos covering every issue that he dropped. I'm going to point out the nonsense, the stupidity, the ignorance in every issue that he dropped, so he can't run and y'all can't hide. We not finna act like ain't nobody reading this. We are. Get him off the book. Well, I'm going to apologize. I should have been a little bit more voiceful earlier when he got started. But we got him off. 15. I'm going to holler at you, dog. I'm going to holler at you, bro. No, you can go ahead. You can go ahead. Give me Brian Hill, Black Panther Unconquered. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Good looking. I got Karama Horn sitting out here. The Handbook of the Dora Milaje. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Good looking. Y'all gave me the 5-issue Wakanda miniseries. Thank y'all so much for that. I appreciate that. Good looking. Gave me Marvel Voices, Wakanda Forever. Thank y'all so much. Story. What is it? Education of Shanghai. Thank y'all so much for that. The Old Ways. Thank y'all so much for that. The Last Black Panther. I don't know what to think about that story. I don't. But I read it. So yeah. I'm gonna buy them. But see now, this ain't on me. See, this ain't on me. This ain't on me. I said a right hook was a right hook, regardless of who threw it. It's not on me. It's not on me. It's not. The right hook gonna hurt regardless of who threw it, who throws it. I know that. Whether or not you feel that way, that is totally up to you. You let 5 people in 5 different weight classes hit you with a right hook. You tell me what you think. That said, I just read the solicit. The trade paperback is already being printed. You know what that work? It's already been written. It's already been drawn. Like the artwork is done. They're just waiting to get the issues out to us so that they can release the trade paperback. Okay. I'm just gonna say okay. I'm just gonna say okay. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. My bad, man. I don't want to be like that. Like, really, which one do you want? These Diesel Rock with Me Nation moderators in the building. Libro, Afro, I'm down south. Well, y'all better link up. Y'all better link up. That's what I'm talking. It's a family affair. Y'all better link up. To me, he already top 2. Okay, close by Kingston. That's where that is. Man, I love that. I love that. Y'all link up, man. That's what it is. It's about a fandom. Yeah, I can take the 65 bus. I love the Waterstone shopping. Man, that's what man, listen. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, that means more to me than anything else. Listen, Black Panther fan group come together. Man, y'all go ahead and link up. That's what I'm talking about. I love that right there. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all listen. Make sure y'all link up. Y'all listen. Swap email addresses. Do what y'all got to do and everything, and y'all make it do what it do. I am way before the MCU and the DCU. Come on, somebody, bro. Big bro, D-Real. You see I'm doing this? Appreciate you teaching me with them lessons. If we are honest, the Priest run was not a big seller. It was critically acclaimed, but in the 2000s, it was all about Morrison's new X-Men. Not everyone talks like they read it at the Somebody sound like a comment. Somebody. You know, when you hit that nail on the head like that. I really don't have nothing to say. Just gonna let that sit there for a little bit. The sad part about it is you would have had to have been reading them comics back then to know that. You would have had to have been reading them comics back then to know that. Ooh, well, you said something there, Afro. You said something there. D. Steezer, I get wanting him to be kings again, right? King again. But it feels like a pre-programmed slogan at times. And you know what? I get it. That's the thing. I get it. I understand it. What Ridley did was reprehensible. What he did was absolutely low. That was dirt. I get it. I get it. There was so many things wrong with that run. It was ridiculous. Really, Wakanda trading secrets. Wakanda trading secrets with Atlantis. So really, and watch this. This is why people need to know America, need to know history, world history. You know, he just set Wakanda up no differently than Japan. Theo, what do you mean? Who's the military might for Japan? It's America. We're the military force for Japan. We just told you to say. Atlantis is the military force for Wakanda. Low key, he said they occupied Wakanda. Do the math. What's his major again? Now, see, you're not going to know that if you don't know world history. You're not going to know that if you're not locked into American history. You might not know it if you're not a Marine Corps veteran or American military veteran, because that story is right there. And won't nobody talk to him. Got so much respect for Asia, but has little to no respect for his fellow brothers and sisters right here, nor the country they come from. But these the same brothers and sisters that had nothing to say about Lamar Hoskins. Because now T'Challa is a king. He is. I'm royalty in my home. But I am a Marine Corps veteran. I am a military veteran. Wakanda is a fictional place. It don't exist. But the Army, the United States Army, no, that's real. Being a Sergeant Major E9, that's real. Well, brothers and sisters who enlisted in American military, their mistreatment by this country, that's real. That's historical text. Them being treated worse than the German prisoners, that's history. That's history. Well, Lamar Hoskins got mistreated. Who said something? Who's disgusted? Because we got brothers and sisters that are actually in the military. Like, no, that's real. We got brothers and sisters for real that are in the military. And we got brothers and sisters that come home every day and they get treated like dirt. They get less respect than the person that got locked up that's a brother or sister. No, that's real. That's not a stereotype. That's too many real occurrences. Now, if you're going to ask me what I'm going to get really pissed off about, I'm a king in my home. My home is protected. But the respect that I'm supposed to get from my fellow brothers and sisters, well, how is that any different than the respect that T'Challa is supposed to get regardless? How is that any different? Regardless. And I've read stories where he got respect regardless. I've also read stories where he didn't get that respect. Sad to say, more often than not, when T'Challa got disrespected, it was in his own title. And if I had to look at writers who wrote him, well, I just read you the solicit for issues 1 through 4. You do with that what you will. you do with that what you will. I've read the solicit for issues 1 through 4. Pause for a second. John really didn't wait 4 issues. No, he did that issue 1. He did that issue 1. He did that in issue 1. He got him up out of there in issue 1. He got him up out of there. Steve, that part. I got my brother in here, D Real. Thank y'all so much, D Real Juju. That man without fear is one of the best runs. No throne. It make me stay above the fray, be a dominion. I can't. I can't come down there because I can't. Because what did you just say, Juju? What did you say, Juju? Wait. I hope I don't bust my butt doing it. So much so to the point where you say, wait a minute, no, I got to make that. I got to customize that. I got to make that do what it do. I got to get me my own most definitely. And we sit around and we talk about that as well as other storylines when this dude wasn't the king. We do. And we be like, ooh, remember when? What about you? We do. So I'm sitting up here like, I be wanting to go in, and when I say go in, I be wanting to understand where my brothers and sisters be coming from. But I be like, because I don't like lying. I don't like lying. To me, lying got to serve a purpose, and I just don't. I can't see a fictional character is not a good enough reason for me to lie. that is not what that is. I just that's not a good enough reason to lie. I need more to it than that. So it ain't like them comic books ain't available in omnibuses. But then we get the next statement, which I think once again is telling. It's one thing when we notice it, we say it, because I can say all day long, man, people ain't start rocking with this dude till the MCU came along. That's me saying it. But when somebody way somewhere else, younger than me, we not in the same age bracket, we not even living in the same country, and they say it, okay, well, I wasn't making that up then. I wasn't making that up. No, that's what that was. Okay, well, when you make this next statement, and I'm sitting there like, think about what you're saying, because I'm not the one saying it. I have made an astute observation. Yes, I have. I didn't say it. I did not say it. The next response, I want to make sure I get it right. Kamoyo asked, yeah, for what purpose? Because he was an emperor and they acted like it was fine to kick him out. Yeah, they did act like it was fine to kick him out. That was an ugly storyline. It really, really was. It's been more than that, though. It's been more, like I said, I don't know. More YouTubers are covering, that's what he said. More YouTubers are covering Brian Hill's run. That's good. That's good now. That's good. More YouTubers are covering Brian Hill's run. Well, you know what? I would too. Because first issues, watch this. Somebody told me today, first issues always sell better. Okay, well, reviewing the first issue does wonders for the numbers. And anytime you say anything Black Panther related, when there's high interest, oh yeah, your YouTube numbers are going to be good. But here's the question you need to ask yourself. Did they cover? Are they covering consistently Black Panther content? Theo, what are you saying? Everybody don't do the same thing for the same reason. Everybody don't do the same thing for the same reason. They don't. They don't. Everybody not doing something out of the goodness of their heart. Some folks got a motive. Okay, well, they've been covering Eve Ewing. Did they cover John Ridley? Coates? Consistently. I just got here. I just got here. So what about rehashing old stories? What about talking about old characters that aren't being used again that we talked about in depth this morning? What about that? Because this is sexy. Black Panther, well, of course, I think he's sexy. That's safe to say. I think damn near everything Black Panther sexy. Even the stuff folks don't think is sexy, Black Panther. It's just me. I think it's sexy. Are they going to be covering issue 2? Are they going to be covering issue 3? Or are they going to do what way too many folks do, go away after issue 1? And if you're a Black Panther fan, and you like a lot of Black Panther content, I'd say, hey, where you gonna go get it? This is me asking a rhetorical question. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't even look at YouTube no more for Black Panther content, because by and large, I used to look at YouTube for Black Panther content. I no longer look at YouTube for Black Panther content. Now I look at YouTube for funny stuff, because by and large, so I'm gonna keep back up with these notes. So like Superman fans saying, damn the story, Clark better have hands on his chest. First 5 issues of the Kirby run, no throne. And if I'm not mistaken, somebody just said today they loved. Ask the question. I forget. I think it was Afro said he wanted to know, was he the only one that was a fan of the Jack Kirby fan? I said no. You are not the only fan, not by a long shot. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up because I'm tired of squinting. This obsession with the throne is a Coach run thing. I feel. I'm not gonna say it's a Coach run. I believe what happened, to his credit, is the way T'Challa was treated in that 15-issue run has left such a foul, and I don't even want to say it's just the comics. The way he's been treated since Avengers Age of Ultron, since the way he's been, see, that was the whole thing with me. Folks be like, Avengers Age of Ultron. Ever since Avengers Age of Ultron up into when we got Eve Ewing on the book, man, he's treating this character like crap. I'm looking around like, I ain't never seen this before. And those that are in my age group, we always like, man, what is going on? What y'all doing? Like y'all going above and beyond to be delivered. Well, we say that because of our life experience, our time on the face of God's green earth and everything like that. So we able to see it, call it for what it is, and not fall prey to nonsense. I'm gonna say that, not fall prey to nonsense. Everybody not doing that. So that was wild to me. That was definitely wild to me. Be real. I gotta catch your Harriet Tubman review later. Yes, you do, because my brother definitely be on it with the Harriet Tubman. You got to get on it with that. Come on, yo. But yeah, like I said, I definitely understand it. I do understand it. I didn't like it. Like I said, from a literary standpoint, I would have never signed off on that. I'd have sent that back to him because it makes no sense. You can't even, and that's why, Kamoyo, to your point, the dude is still a galactic emperor. And Eve trying to get him back to the throne on Wakanda, she can't even acknowledge the fact that he's a galactic emperor. Because we not acknowledging that. We didn't fail, we subconsciously fell into the program that, man, that dude is a galactic emperor. If you say it, own it. If you can tell folks he's a galactic emperor, okay, own it. Own it. Tell folks what it is. No, Ridley was stupid. Own it. Don't sit up there and be mad. Well, he ain't on the throne. As far as your mindset should be, you know, he's still on the damn throne. I don't give a damn what Ridley wrote. That crap. How the hell you gonna have somebody be a damn emperor, but he ain't a damn king? Man, go somewhere and sit down. Go somewhere and sit down. So to me, I don't accept that. I know Eve got a job to do, but that crap that's behind me, that's covered up. And that's the wall of shame. That's the shame thing. You can't even get in there. You can't. No. We got two high toots there. We got the Sentinel armor. We got the Tamagotchi, which I'm calling the Mr. Ray Smith, or what we call it, thrice blessed armor. And we got the original priest version. I'm calling that the Hellfire Black Panther. No, not even putting that nonsense up there. Ridley's run does not influence my perception of T'Challa. What Ridley's run does is tell me just how significant he is as a character, because he had to go that hard to disparage that character. Ridley's run means little to nothing to me as a Black Panther fan in regards to T'Challa. When I just understand, I low-key don't even accept Achilles being gone. Let me say it one more time. I low-key don't accept Achilles being gone. Who is Jai? Jai who? Jai. That's crazy, because I shouldn't be getting ready to say what I'm saying, considering I like Tulsa. Jai is right up under Njobu. Who in the hell is Jai? Who is that? His best friend since when? You gonna get up out of here? What's going on, I tell him? What's going on, man? You get on up out of here. It is there for you, keep on your, as well as the nation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, D-Real. D. Steezel. Yes, David List was superb, man. Without like because I done heard quite a few of us talk about Mr. Okonkwo, and I'm like, that, well, he was bald headed. Him and Luke got into it. I mean, I ain't saying, I'm just saying, like, Aurora showed up, flew all the way from Wakanda, showed up to Hell's Kitchen. Hey, come here, let me talk to you. So you just gonna duck out on your wife like that? Be nice if we could just all come together and just have them stories like that. Just it is T'Challa without his throne. What is the throne without T'Challa? Shuts that argument down rather quickly. It's nothing. He don't need the throne of Wakanda. The throne of Wakanda need him. Hit the lights, please. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Please and thank you. Hit them lights. Hit them lights. T'Challa is still T'Challa with or without a throne. I don't need him in any specific scenario. I just need T'Challa there being respected on the flagship. That's it. I just need T'Challa respected. That's it. That's it. That's it. Like I said today, I just needed. He's the most dangerous man alive. The whole Marvel universe know that. So when Buddy show up on the scene, I need people to be like, "Oh damn!" Like if you a C-list criminal, I need you to go ahead and surrender. If you're a B-list criminal, I need you to think about it. If you're an A-list criminal, I need you to you better have a master plan to take down this damn dude. Don't come around this dude talking about no. What was it? Who asked me this morning? Was asking me a great series of questions and everything like that. Was asking me if I thought T'Challa's powers should be adjusted or does he need an additional power set? No, I just need people to act like he is where he is. Okay, he got anti-vibranium in his claws. Okay, well, you got metal in your body. I need you not to just don't stay around that dude. And my brother D-Real, now that D-Real is it, not now that D-Real is here, he gonna love this. I talked about it a little bit this morning. I didn't really go into detail, but I did give it some more thought. Y'all like Theo, I don't know why I went as deep as I did. Anti-vibranium, I'm sorry, vibranium adamantium. Vibranium adamantium. So that we understand them. Vibranium adamantium. Adamantium at its structure, fundamental cellular structure. It's dense. It does. It's dense. It's hard to even mold adamantium. Once it gets set, for the most part, it's set. All right, okay. So that's adamantium. It's a dense metal. Down to its molecular core, it's dense. It's unbreakable. Down to its molecular core as a metal. This is what it is. Okay. We got that? Cool. I'm moving from over here to adamantium. So adamantium as a metal, down to its molecular core, is the strongest metal known, which means it's cutting through every metal. We got that. You understood? Okay, cool. That's why I say I don't get caught up in chasing the MacGuffin. Vibranium. It's a metal, but down to its molecular core, it resonates a vibrational frequency. Down to its molecular core, it vibrates on a molecular level. It vibrates on a molecular level to resist kinetic energy, i.e. force. See what I just said? I.e. force. So what do you mean? Well, to cut through vibranium, you must apply. Come on now. Come on, somebody. Y'all, come on. Look at Captain America's shield. It absorbs. Well, the reason why it absorbs and not necessarily repels, because it's not made out of just vibranium. It's made out of adamantium. But when you look at vibranium on the molecular level, it emits. Damn, I ain't in class. I swear, man, come on. This metal don't even exist. On its molecular level, it vibrates a frequency. So, thus, and I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I don't know. The meteorite ain't from Earth. Thus, any kinetic energy applied to it, it rejects it. To cut through it, you must apply force, i.e. kinetic energy. You can try and cut it. It's not going to work because it's not going to be resisted. It's going to repel it. You hit vibranium hard enough, whatever you hit going one way, and actually, no, it's not doing that. It's vibranium. You hit it, you going somewhere. That we good? Okay, cool. Keep going with these notes. I know you're like, damn. We're gonna keep up with these notes. Let me see. I love Hickman to have a run on. Boy, look, you ain't by yourself. Django Fett just got here, fam. We'll be right back. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. You just got here. We love that. We got Afro in the building. We got Not Telling. So they're gonna remove T'Challa off the throne as well. If you mad about Eve, I can't wait to hear what you. That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said, because I'm like, I equal energy, and I tell them, so I don't know what to tell you. That's a rebellion in Wakanda. Mind you, people like, no. See, I told you, I'm locked in for all 4 issues. I'm not complaining about issue 1. I'm not. So we're not gonna do that. I'm not just it's getting ready to be a rebellion in Wakanda. Ain't should it? The Doras, he laid that plot out there in the first issue. What we doing? Y'all didn't see how Shorty was walking away, looking pissed off. I know I talked about that in the review, how she was looking sideways like, So yeah, I can't wait on that one. What'd you say, D-Real? This. Kamoyo, like I said earlier, issue 1, yay, T'Challa on the throne. 3 issues later. Why? Black Panther fan. Kamoyo, you looked that up last night. Not only did you look it up last night, if I'm not mistaken, you actually posted it on social media. Okay. Well, we interact with quite a few people on social media, so I don't believe I'm the only one that saw that. I don't, and I've just shared it on social media. But you're not the only Black Panther fan. I'm not the only Black Panther fan, and the website that you got it off of was the same website that was the point of discussion a few weeks ago in regards to whether or not Eve Ewing's run was canceled or not. Well, everybody, rightfully, wrongfully so, well, not everybody, a lot of folks, I'm gonna say that, quite a few, I'm gonna say quite a few people believe that to be the case, that Eve Ewing run is, based off that website, is going to come to an end after issue 10. So if you believe that website enough to the point where you, because that's crazy, because when folks, well, no, I can't say folks was upset. Some people were cheering. Well, if you consider that website credible to the point where you're comfortable or, for lack of better terminology, satisfied that they are removing Eve Ewing for the concerns that you have. Well, if one of those concerns was the throne, then there should be, from those same folks who are concerned about the throne, there should be some outrage. Now, if there is no outrage, somebody outside. If there is no outrage, I don't know what to say. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Lamar and Frank, yes. Lamar, Frank, yeah. Lamar and Frank Rambo, yes, absolutely. You already know where I'm going, DC. You already know. Cliff note criticism. I'm trying not to do that. What's going on, Groovy Fee? Juju, facts. Everybody got an ultimate Black Panther video. None of these mofos cover Eve Ewing comics explain, comic story, none of them. That's low key why me and D-Real like, hey, hit that button, share the content, tell your friends this Black Panther fan, come in and sign up, subscribe, and do everything like that so that we can grow the awareness of the character. Because for us, it's not a matter of convenience. it's not a matter of convenience. No, it's not. So see how I'm not the only one noticed that? Yep. Oh, no, they aren't covering it consistently. Nope, not at all. I want the brass frogs to come back. Haven't seen that since Hutland's annual. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see something here. Not, I didn't memory. Go through some stuff. See education. The illusion of fairness. Yeah, that's the last Black Panther. That's the illusion of fairness. You know what? Nah, I ain't even going out like that. I ain't going out like that. I'm not, cause you said King Solomon Frog, and I ain't going out like that. Hold on for a second. I'm not going out like that, cause that frog, I'm of the mindset that frog showed up recently, and I don't know, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Let me see. I got an account. Hold on. Hold what you got. Hold what you got. Give me 1 second. Because I remember the story. It was a backstory though. It was a backstory. Hold on. And I really want to say it was a backstory in one of John Ridley's issues. I'm gonna find that. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. Oh, that ain't it. That ain't it. Bam. Here we go, right here. Let me see about the issue. Nope, that ain't it. About the long shadow. Nope, that ain't it. Let me see. Is it in this one? And back home, should he discover who is behind the attacks on a revelation that will change everything? I seen that frog pop up somewhere. I said, damn, I don't want to do this. Y'all give me 1 second. I don't want to do this. I really do believe this in this. Yep, because this book heavy. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I thought it is a backstory in Black Panther issue 3 by John Ridley. It's a small story. Make sure I get the name of it. I thought it had the frog in it, but it's not. Some little small rabbit that nobody's gonna do anything with. It's a trickster god that T'Challa is going. This story don't even have a title. That's crazy. But yeah, it is in issue 3. But anyway, Once again, something that could be built upon. Issue 3, nice little story, but so yeah, there is another story in issue 3. Let me get back up with these notes though. Are they Black Panther fans or content creators? Ooh, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to. I get it. I get it. Come on, yo. Hey now. Let me see chat messages. Let me see. No, we're not doing that. All messages. There we go. There we go. Get these messages up there. Are they Black? Listen, that ain't. I know who I am, so I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there. Afro also Bashinga Spear. Facts. Give T'Challa a solid role gallery. You talked about that on Thursday night's live. You're not wrong, big bro. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's it's got to be more than Eric. And we've talked about this on your channel or my channel. I know one time I said, I don't want to see Eric no more. I know y'all heard me say it. I don't want to see Eric no more. Not for a minute. Well, what am I getting in Brian Hill's run? Eric Killmonger. I was sick of him at the time he's the coach. I don't want to see him no more. I didn't see too much of him. Well, he's there as a character. Did that mean I didn't enjoy the book? No. I'm gonna read it. We're gonna see what's going on. So far, it is what it is. Watch this. Eric don't even have a distinctive look. That's another problem. T'Challa's villains don't have a distinctive look. Hell, damn near we don't even want to put them in costume. We don't even make them look like other villains. What distinctive look does Eric have? Do not mention. I never liked that outfit. It was ugly. I don't like it. I did not like it when Dominic is still heinous. Okay, well you can't dress up in Baku as the White Eight. That ain't gonna work. I know you're like, Theo, why not? This is 2024. It ain't gonna work. People are gonna get mad. Figure it out. But his villains don't have. I think Madam Slay is it. That's the distinctive look. And what does she got on? A 2-piece cheetah outfit? Isn't an upcoming UN story to the stars? Let me see. Isn't I don't. That's what I heard. I ain't been able to validate nothing one way or the other. You know me, I don't like speaking on stuff on this here. No, so but that's what I heard. That's the scuttlebutt. That's the scuttlebutt. That's the scuttlebutt. They hired Jay Diddley Squad because he has. Let me talk about that dude. I don't even like talking about that dude. The best friend betrayed him way back in Avengers Volume 187, Batumba. He did. Jai don't go back farther than that. And Jai was just a shoe-in. That's why there was no connection to the characters by readers. You know what that was? That was supposed to introducing Ben Riley. Ben who? Ben who? That's what folks are doing. Where Ben Riley come from? Man, I've been reading Spider-Man since. Man, don't talk to me about no Ben Riley. They had like Black Panther fans ain't like other fan bases. Man, don't hand me nothing that don't make no daggum sense. Be real. The whiz bang heard right and they wanted. Boy, I don't want to talk about that dude. You got me in my feelings. And they hated it. Yep, sure did. Exactly. Again, I believe it's complaining for the sake of complaining. I be trying to be open-minded. I be trying because I'm like, I be wanting to be understanding. I do. I be wanting to be sympathetic. I be wanting to be empathetic. I do. Because I like solving problems. So to me, okay, let me come tell me what the problem is. And I'm gonna sit there and ascertain the situation, put our brains together, and come up with a solution. That's what I like doing. Okay, but when people say, Theo, this the problem, I be like, you ain't say that was no problem over here. Well, it's a problem now. So what you want me? You want me to go tell them it's a problem now? Hey man, it's a problem now. But we gonna do this. Okay. You don't want T'Challa with Aurora. He's not with Aurora. You want him on the throne. He on the throne. Not gonna be that long. Bars. Hey, wait. Yeah, we. Okay. Let me get this. Vibranium and proto-adamantium is what his shield is composed of. There are 3 different types. See, that's my older brother D-Real. Edutainment in his thing, so I'm just gonna lay that up there. I'm just gonna leave that up there. That's my brother D-Real. I'm just saying, from a molecular structure, if you're telling me it's resistant to kinetic force, make it, you telling me it's resistant to kinetic force. Because I don't know. I got Maverick over here. I do. Then I got Strong Guy over here too. I got Maverick and I got Strong Guy. Maverick jumping out of buildings. Way up in the air. Maverick. And absorb kinetic force. And I saw Strong Guy get into a fight with the Hulk. And if it wasn't for his heart, he kind of low-key was standing up there going toe-to-toe with the dude. I don't get caught up on it, though. Just looking for a good story. Because why I don't get caught up on it is because depending on who the writer is, they're going to write that story the way they want to. They're going to write that story the way they want to. Let me see. Exactly. Some website, the silence is resounding. Hey, need more than Killmonger, Claw, man. Ooh, good God Almighty, Jesus. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Hopefully, Brian's Eric will be different and not an MB. Laugh out loud. Did that vibranium versus adamantium now argument come up again at D-Real? The way they describe it, folks show it, but you give me the verbiage, I can look at comics and be like, okay, well, I know what you said, what it's supposed to do. That ain't really what you putting in this comic. And I get it, because you need the story to move along. So you finna do it like that. But the words are the words. Kinetic energy. I don't. Am I saying it shouldn't bend? No, I'm not saying it shouldn't bend. I don't know about it breaking though, because I'm trying to figure out how much, because it absorbs kinetic pressure. I don't know, because I don't, because if the Hulk punched a sizable rock of vibranium, bring back Claw. He has a distinctive look. I ignored the HUD. I don't know what that was. No color. Yeah, we need the costume. The Serpent destroyed Cap's shield and fear itself. Sure did. Now, mind you, none of the which metal is stronger debate stops T'Challa from running that. He's the most dangerous man alive. I know Logan is good at what he does. I know he got a reputation. Hey, except for when it comes to Sabretooth, because currently Sabretooth is waxing. I ain't even covering the Sabretooth war. And boy, good God Almighty, Jesus. I'm so glad everybody over there got a healing factor, because oh my God. Did y'all see what he did to Logan's son? And you remember how they built him up to be that dude? What he did to Frank Castle, Sabretooth did to him, except spelled out the words happy birthday with his body parts. I'm like, oh my God. That's what you doing? Sheesh. Thor told them dwarves to add some Uru metal during repair. True. He said, add some Uru metal. Yeah, I need that. Put that in there. T'Challa got his suit overloaded by a punch from the Hulk. That makes sense. See, when you say the suit overloaded, it didn't break though. And it was the suit. So I get it. You telling me it absorbed. Now, mind you, that's not me saying it's the hardest metal. See, I never said that. I never said it was the hardest metal. That is not what I said. So nobody can put them words in my mouth. Am I saying that vibranium will cut through adamantium? No, I am not saying that at all. I didn't say that. Don't put them words in my mouth. They're not in there. I do believe he got anti-vibranium claws. So I do believe that if you're standing somewhere near him, his claws are unsheathed. I do believe if you got metal in your body, and honestly, if his claws are unsheathed, because he's the only one that's got on the vibranium suit. If his claws are unsheathed, I just low-key think everybody that's a regular human, because anti-vibranium breaks down all metals. People ask me about powers, abilities. I'm of the mindset, you shouldn't feel well. You should feel nauseous. You should be off your game, thus giving him another advantage in a fight. God forbid he cut you, because now you got anti-vibranium in your blood. You should need to be rushed to the hospital. How do you break claw? Shouldn't be able to cut. Not that you shouldn't be able to break it. You shouldn't even be able to cut through it either. But watch this. We got that. It say you got to cut along the seams to cut it. So I got that there. So yeah, that's just me though. That's I don't think anybody should be standing around T'Challa and feeling 100%. And then watch this. A fight with him. Your Captain America shield not doing nothing with that. It's not. And watch this. He can lift Thor's hammer. So if you got Uru metal in your shield, that ain't just Cap's shield for 2 out of the 3 reasons. Well, it just is what it is. I don't know what anybody want me to say with that. But listen, that's my time. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me and everything like that. I got to go take care of some more family business and everything. Dad is on duty. But thank y'all so much for rocking with me. At the end of the day, what I would love for us to take away from this video is just being consistent with our concerns. Being open-minded and being fair. I like Dr. Eve Ewing's run. I like Brian Hill's first issue. I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna review them. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be excited. If it's something that takes place in the comic for me to be excited about, that's what I'm gonna be excited. If something takes place for me to be like, that's what's gonna wind up happening. So in the meantime, in between time, click, like, share, subscribe. Let's grow the fandom. And when I say grow the fandom, I'm not talking about the channel's fandom. No, that's not what I'm saying. Let's grow the fandom of the character. Now, how do we grow the fandom of the character? Subscribe to the channel. subscribe to the channel. I mean, that's how we do it. Listen, I'm finna go. Y'all know how I end this. Oh, my hunter just came back.
Y'all heard him. Like, subscribe, and share.
Wait, I gotta bring Hunter into the camera. Man, ain't nobody seeing you like that. Come down. he tall. He's 6'4". So yeah, like, share, subscribe. It's all about growing the fandom. It's all about growing the character and everything like that. Y'all know how we end this. Take care of yourself. I want to be able to talk to you and not talk about you. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.